I opened the door to take the groceries. She couldn't have been more than 18. Hands trembling, eyes darting past my shoulder. The paper bags rattled between us. "They made me swap your items," she whispered, breath shaking. "Your daughter is in danger. They're watching from that car." She nodded toward a black sedan idling across the street. Tinted windows, engine purring low. "They said if I spoke, they'd make my family disappear." Then a red dot bloomed on her forehead. I moved before thinking, dragging her inside, door slamming, bags spilling across the tile. My heart did not speed up. It slowed, Legion reflex. She collapsed against the wall, crying without sound. I peeked through the slit of the curtain. The sedan didn't move. The sniper's patience was a message. Inside, she whispered names I didn't know. A chain of small betrayals rolled out of her like beads on a snapped string. I heard my own blood humming, old instincts calling, old betrayals echoing. My wife, Naomi, appeared at the end of the hallway, bathrobe cinched tight, phone in her hand. She looked at the girl, then at me. Not shocked, not even curious, just blank. That was the first tremor. Naomi never missed a chance to dramatize. Yet here she was, silent, watching, no flicker of fear. Her eyes flicked once toward the street, then back to me. I told her to lock the back door. She didn't move. The delivery girl whispered, "They used her number to place the order, said she'd be home, said you'd be alone." Naomi turned away without a word. The puzzle clicked in silence. My wife's late nights, the encrypted messages, the credit card charges she claimed were for the clinic, even the sudden cash withdrawals. I'd built a life out of tracking patterns. This one had been growing under my own roof. I moved the girl into the basement, safer there. She curled up on the cot like a wounded sparrow. I sat upstairs at the kitchen table, laptop open, scrolling through Naomi's phone records, bank statements, and a hidden folder on our shared cloud drive. The story built itself line by line. Offshore accounts, a number registered to the sedan's license plate, and a stream of encrypted messages that read like instructions for a handover. They hadn't just targeted my daughter, they'd used Naomi to set the stage. I planted a silent GPS tracker on her car. In the days that followed, I acted normal. I made coffee. I drove our daughter to school. I even kissed Naomi on the cheek once, watching her flinch like I'd pressed a blade there. At night, I built my own trap. I mirrored her messages, decoded them, mapped the drop locations. All cold work. No adrenaline, no rage. Just slow, precise assembly, like placing charges under a bridge. On the fourth night, the data lined up. Naomi wasn't just passing information, she had signed custody documents transferring our daughter to a protective sponsor linked to the same cartel that had killed my unit years ago. It wasn't ransom, it was barter. My daughter for her escape. I printed everything, transfers, messages, contracts, bound it like a dossier. When she came home, I set the folder on the counter. She opened it, eyes scanning, mouth tightening. "Where is she?" I asked. My voice was soft. Naomi tried to speak, but only a hiss came out. She had expected panic, not precision. She backed up, bumping the cupboard. I slid my phone across the counter. A live video feed played. Our daughter sitting in a safe room 20 miles away, guarded by men who owed me favors from a lifetime no one here knew about. "I already got her back," I said. Naomi's hands flew to her mouth. Her eyes watered, not from guilt, but from losing control. "You don't understand," she whispered. "I understand perfectly." I pressed play on another feed. Her contact, the man in the black sedan, zip-tied in a warehouse, whispering confessions into a camera. Her legs gave out. She slid down the cabinet, robe pooling like a flag of surrender. I stayed standing, silent, a soldier at parade rest. Dawn leaked through the blinds. Naomi sat slumped, eyes vacant. She knew there was no negotiation left. I'd used her own pathways to undo her plan. No screaming, no threats, just removal. I walked past her to the door. The black sedan was gone. The street smelled of rain. Inside, the delivery girl slept in the basement, breathing finally steady. My daughter was safe. My life as a husband had ended somewhere between the grocery order and the sniper dot. I stood at the threshold, hand on the knob, feeling nothing but the weight of the quiet. Years of discipline had prepared me for this, not the fight, but the walk away. No pity, no anger left, only clarity. As I closed the door, I whispered to myself, barely sound, more like breath. They thought I'd panic. They forgot who taught me to stay calm. Then I stepped into the hallway's dark and let the silence take me whole.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and comment. Subscribe now to Cheating Stories Insight World for more amazing stories.